what is up, Poke Gamers? Welcome back to another video. And yes, I am back to making videos. Thank gosh, I am not busy no more. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch Lite, some games I think y'all might like, how to be able to play in tabletop mode, and the different cases of controllers you can get. Now, let's get right into the video. Alright, to begin with, we're just going to go ahead and talk about the actual Switch itself. Nintendo Switch Lite. It was made in 2019. What, 2 years already it's been out? I remember first getting this thing. It was amazing. I've had this for like a year and a half now, I think. It's pretty good. I love this system and it's amazing. I actually did have the Switch. My brother gave me his Switch for a week. It was fun, but I like this better. I'm telling y'all why now. Reason number one, smaller and less weight. The thing is, I've gotten so used to this system, just having to hold this amount of weight, play games, to the point where my brother gave me his Switch. I was holding it like this. My hand like shaking like this because I'm not used to having that much in my hand while trying to game. Also, regular Switch has detachable Joy-Cons. So on the back right here, there's a line, and it made me super uncomfortable, and I just never liked it. And so I just did not like that. Second off, let's just go with how it feels. Regular Switch is plastic and did not feel good. This is rubber, which made it feel more soft and everything. Now, I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. Number one. Jeez. Number one. The actual system itself. The system has about 3.5 to 7.5 hour battery life, depending on what games you're playing and what kind of brightness is on it. That is very good. Even with the newer Switch, which has a 4 to 9 hour battery life, which I mean, some people are still going to come to this, but most people are probably going to go for that big one. But the original Switch, before the newer version, the red box Switch, before that one was invented, the regular Switch, the original 2017, only had a total of 2 to 5 hours of battery life, I believe. 2 to 5, 2 to 6 hours of battery life, one of those two. And it was good at the time until this was out. And the thing is, Nintendo tricked people to buy this so badly. How they did it was, before releasing the red box Switch, which had a better battery life than the original Switch, and this one, it made some people mad that they wasted their money. Now, let's talk about some more things. Some more things is the screen size. The screen size, people think it is a bad screen size. I think it is amazing because I've grown up with small handhelds and big handhelds, so I'm used to both. And also the fact that if it's the same resolution, like the original and the Switch Lite have the same resolution, 720p, put the 720p on a smaller screen, it's going to make it pop out more. It's going to make it look better and everything. So, let's talk about some other things. Let's talk about this. So, save $100. Only things you're losing are tabletop mode and docking, and detachable Joy-Cons. You can easily fix those by tabletop mode, buy a controller like this one, $25, or Pro Controller, $60 to $80, or Joy-Cons for $80. After you buy that, you would need $10 more to get this off of Amazon. It is a Switch Lite stand-up post. You use this to stand up the Switch Lite, and that's pretty much what it's used for. It is very good in my opinion. All you gotta do, pop it up like that. Slide that to there. Pop this out, put the Switch right here. Plug in a charger if you need to charge it. Connect your controller and just play along. It's that easy. And you can find something like that for like $10, $25 that actually charge the Switch and stuff. And there's also some that could dock the Switch Lite. Not Switch Lite, the Switch. Alright. Also, another thing I love about the Switch. Y'all know how, like, sometimes if you're playing a game and you turned off your system, came back to it, turned it on, it'd be lost. This, say you turned it on, got on a game like Breath of the Wild, you're playing it, then all of a sudden you gotta get it somewhere, like inside of a car or a plane. All you gotta do, click turn off, put it in your pocket. As soon as you're ready to play, turn it back on, click a button 3 times to get into the Switch. Boom, you're exactly where you were when you turned it off. And only lost slightly of your battery life, which I think is amazing. I used to have this problem with my 2DS, and I would always forget that I can do that. Man, I was mad. I was about to beat Pokemon Ruby one time, turned off my 2DS, came back to it, turned it on, and I was back to the beginning of the game. I was very sad. That was like 7 hours of gaming right there wasted. Man, I was crying. But anyways, back to this. Now, the thing about this is you do not need a case. You do not need a case. You can either digitally download your games and just have this. And if you have pockets as big as mine, all you gotta do, open your pocket, slip that bad boy right in, and it fits in a pocket like that, easily. Fits in a pocket. Switch, half the Switch would be sticking out of your pocket, which is not good in my opinion, because that'll make you forced to buy a case. Now, if you want a lot of games that are physical, and you don't feel like accidentally having one falling out of your pocket, you're gonna have to be forced to get a case, which is also another $10 to $100 wasted. This one was $20 from Walmart. Basically, just open this up, pocket for anything, charger, more games, anything. You can fit 6 games right here. Open this up, put the Switch right there, close it. Now I got this one for the Switch, but it's also can be used for Switch Lite. This one has a stand-up part, which means if you have your Switch, you can put this back, set this on a table or something, put your Switch right here, play along tabletop mode. Now, something else. Let's just say you're tired of the way the Switch feels and you want something like a grip, but you also want something to be able to carry at least 1 to 2 games that you want to bring with you. Just a thing for you. Nintendo Switch Lite silicone grip. I found this for around $5 to $25, depending on which color and which kind of Switch you get it for. This one, you basically just get your Switch in 2 games. Like, let's just say this. If I say I wanted to go on a plane trip, or I just wanted to go on a car ride, wanted to bring 2 games with me, I didn't want to bring a full-on case. I just get my 2 favorite games, plop them, 1 each in here, put the Switch in, and then play along with my digital games. If I wanted to play the physical, take out Switch, take out a game, put Switch back in, put a game in Switch, just play along. It's amazing. And depending on the price, I'd say this is a very good product and recommended for you. Now, let's just say this. Okay, I gotta do this real quick. Let's just say that you're the type of person that's like, oh, I want an actual controller, but I only got Joy-Cons, and I don't feel like wasting another $100 on controller. Got your problem. You got your Joy-Cons. Go to your local GameStop, Game Exchange. Find this. This is a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con grip. You find these from like $10, $25. $10 ones are basically just these. $25 ones are ones that actually charge it. Just plop them in here like so, and you have yourself a controller, which is honestly amazing. Now another controller that I have is this one, the Nintendo Switch wireless enhanced controller. I love this controller. It was the first controller I actually got for my system, and I love it. I've had it since pretty much 3 months after I got it, after I got the Switch. It's pretty good. I love it. Now, if you're looking for a controller that you could easily slip in your pocket and have for like a tabletop mode for like SNES, NES, or any kind of game, get the 8-bit Do for Nintendo Switch. Basically, you could switch it to this side with the X on it. That's for Bluetooth, for computers, phones, or switch it to S for Switch. The buttons let me tell y'all something with this controller though. If y'all are playing a game like Fortnite or something that requires analog sticks and you want to use this controller, it forces these things to be the analog sticks. Then you got the D-pad right here. You got the regular A, B, Y, and X buttons, and all the other buttons that your Switch Lite, Switch have. And I think it's amazing, honestly. And it's just a good portable one. Now, the last thing are games. I'm going to be showing y'all some digital games that I recommend, and some physical games that I have that I recommend, and what the prices are. Alright. This is for the soccer fans. If there is a soccer fan out there that wants a FIFA game for Nintendo Switch but don't know which FIFA game to get, I've tried out a lot of FIFA games. FIFA 19. FIFA 19 has the best overall everything in the game, in my opinion. I just love it. Going on to the next game, we have Animal Crossing. This is for people that love farmland, Starland, Farm City, any kind of farming or living game. Animal Crossing is just for you. Next is, okay, this is if you're more of a Pokemon fan and not really a Mario fan, but you still want Super Smash Bros. Pokemon Tournament DX. This is a amazing game. I recommend it to the Pokemon lovers that want Super Smash Bros. Now, if you are a Mario fan, kind of like Pokemon, and want a fighting game that can be online, 2-player or single player, Super Smash Bros. Is definitely for you. I highly recommend it for anybody who is that kind of person that I just said. Now, on to the last two games. If you're the type of person who's grew up with the Nintendo or likes Zelda a lot and has played every single game, then I highly recommend Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is amazing. I love this game dead to heart, and as soon as I got it, I played it a lot, and I just love it. Now, if you're the type of person that likes blood killing, pretty much doing missions, story mode, then for the Switch, I recommend Assassin's Creed Remastered 3. It is amazing, and I just love the game. It's awesome, and yeah, pretty much. Let's go on to some digital games that I could show y'all. Alright, first digital game is AER, Memories of Old. Basically, you're a person that's the only person who survived a explosion, and there's unlimited islands. Basically it's like a remake of Zelda, but instead of $60, it is $2 on the Nintendo Switch. I highly recommend it, and I love it. Now, if you're the type of person that used to have a PS1, a PlayStation 1, and love the fighting game on there, or just wants a regular fighting game, get Fantasy Strike. It is my highly recommend game for people who love fighting games. And yeah, if you are a fan of Mario Kart but don't want to spend all that money, for $10 you can get Beach Buggy Racing. I've found out that somehow the Switch purchased it like a long time ago, and I don't know when, but still I have it, and that's pretty much what it is, a remake of Mario. Now, let me just tell you this. If you love horror games, side scrollers, and very scary stuff, I highly recommend Little Nightmares or Little Nightmares 2. I have not played Little Nightmares 2 yet, but Little Nightmares, the first one, I highly recommend. Now, if you're the type of person that loves forest or loves adventures and missions, I would recommend Firewatch, pretty much. It's amazing, and I love the game. And let me just tell you all this. Okay. Fantasy Strike was free. Alright, and then Beach Bugging Racing was $10. Little Nightmares was $30. Not that bad for a horror game. Firewatch was $5. And then the next one, which is $60. Here, let me tell you all this. If y'all are someone that's been playing Pokemon for y'all's entire lives or loves Pokemon, y'all love Pokemon Yellow and wish that they made a remake of it, I have a game that was made 4 years ago, 4 years ago. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Either one's fine. I love Let's Go Pikachu. I just love it because that's pretty much the only game I ever had for my 2DS. Because I had Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Ultra Moon, Pokemon X, Pokemon Y. I think I also had Pokemon Crystal and Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. I had all those games, and I was pretty much a Pokemon fan. Only other one I had was Mario Kart, which was the only non-Pokemon one. And yeah, that's about it. If y'all liked anything, if y'all wanted to know where to get anything that is in this video, go ahead and just text me, type it down in the comment section, and I'll tell you all where to get it. And yeah, pretty much. And my name's Hunter Odom, aka Pokegamer, and I'm out. Peace.